Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Hello, and welcome back to Echoes of Antiquity. Today, we're diving deep into the wisdom of the great Confucius and exploring one of his most profound quotes: "Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." Confucius, often referred to as the Master Kong, was a Chinese philosopher who lived over 2 millennia ago. His teachings have left an indelible mark on philosophy, ethics, and life in general. Resilience? Confucius reminds us that our true greatness lies in our ability to rise after falling. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and failures, but it's not about avoiding them altogether. Instead, it's about how we respond to these inevitable falls. Resilience is the key. It's about bouncing back stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. Perseverance. One of the essential lessons we can draw from Confucius's quote is the importance of perseverance. It's not enough to simply get back up after a fall, we must also keep moving forward. Perseverance means staying committed to our goals and dreams, even in the face of adversity. Self-reflection. Confucius's wisdom extends to the importance of self-reflection. To rise after each fall, we must first understand why we fell in the first place. Self-awareness and introspection are crucial in identifying our weaknesses, mistakes, and areas for improvement. Humility. Confucius's quote emphasizes that our greatest glory is not in never falling, which implies that no one is immune to failure. This idea underscores the importance of humility. We must acknowledge our vulnerabilities and limitations. Adaptability. Life is constantly changing, and sometimes the falls we experience are the result of circumstances beyond our control. Confucius's wisdom reminds us of the importance of adaptability and flexibility. Persistence. Confucius's quote underscores the value of persistence. Falling is a part of life, but it's the persistent effort to rise again that leads to greatness. Success rarely comes overnight, it's the result of continuous, determined action. Empathy. Empathy is another crucial lesson we can draw from Confucius's wisdom. When we see others fall, it's an opportunity to extend a helping hand and offer support. True greatness is not just about personal achievement but also about lifting others up. In conclusion, Confucius's timeless quote, "Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall," offers us profound wisdom for navigating the challenges of life. It teaches us the importance of resilience, perseverance, self-reflection, humility, adaptability, persistence, and empathy. Remember that greatness is not defined by a lack of failures but by how we respond to them. Embrace each fall as an opportunity to learn, grow, and become a better version of yourself. In the end, it's not about avoiding falls, it's about the grace and strength with which you rise from them. If you're interested in exploring more of Confucius's wisdom, here are some other notable quotes from this great philosopher. 1. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. 2. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Of course, the quote we've been discussing. 3. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. 4. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and star. 5. He who learns but does not think, is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. 6. Our greatest glory consists not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. 7. To see what is right and not do it is the want of courage. Feel free to explore these quotes further to gain additional insights from Confucius. As we wrap up our exploration of Confucius's wisdom, let us reflect on the profound truth that our greatest glory lies in our ability to rise after falling. In a world where perfection is often idolized, remember that it's our resilience, determination, and the lessons we learn from our falls that truly define our greatness. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, but it's in the act of rising from our lowest points that we discover our true strength and potential. So, embrace each fall as an opportunity, and may you always find the courage to rise, no matter how many times you stumble along the way. Before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on Confucius's wisdom. And as promised, be sure to check out our video on Aristotle's quote, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom," for more timeless philosophical insights. Thank you for joining us on Echoes of Antiquity, where we explore the wisdom of the ages to inspire a more thoughtful and meaningful life. Until next time, stay curious and keep rising. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall.